Hi everyone! I'm about to show you how to make the best fries of your life, plus 4 incredible alternative takes that will change the way you think about potatoes. What happens if you marinate potatoes overnight? What if we grate them and mix them with cheese? How do we turn potatoes into perfect golden sticks or even noodles? And what if we combine them with a crunchy tortilla? These aren't the fries you're expecting, these are the fries you need to try right now. We'll start with marinated potatoes, and to make them we need potatoes. It might not be the first method that comes to mind, but this simple technique brings out incredible flavor. A quick soak in the right marinade transforms them in ways you wouldn't expect. Let's get started. First, we peel and slice the potatoes into perfect sticks. A little patience here, precision is key. Once they are cut, we don't fry them just yet. Instead, we prepare something special. Grab a couple of jars and start with a scoop of salt. No rush, let's get this just right. Next, 2 cloves of garlic per jar, followed by mustard. That little kick of tanginess is what sets these apart. Now in go the whole peppercorns, a sprinkle of spice to balance it all out. And finally, fresh dill for that unmistakable aroma. Every step builds up the flavor, layer by layer. Now in go the potato sticks, topped off with cold water. Seal the jars lightly, not too tight, or things might get interesting. Let them sit for 20 to 30 minutes, but for the real magic, overnight in the fridge. The next day, these aren't just potatoes anymore. They've softened, taken on a slight tang, and if you taste one raw, it's like a pickled cucumber, but with a starchy twist. But we are not stopping here. Now we drain them well and patting off as much moisture as possible. The drier, the crispier. You can deep fry this for an extra crunch, but today we are keeping it simple in the air fryer. Take that air fryer basket, load up the potatoes and give them a quick mist of olive oil, just enough to guarantee that perfect golden crunch. 190 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes, and let the magic happen. A quick peek inside and things are already looking promising. That golden crisp is starting to take shape. Just a little more patience. Just look at these beauties. Golden, crispy and ready to steal the show. The first bite, pure crunch with a flavor that hits differently. Forget boring fries, this is a 10 out of 10. Try it once and you'll never go back. What happens when you mix crispy potatoes with salty, melty cheese? Something dangerously addictive. These little bites are golden on the outside, soft and cheesy on the inside, and ridiculously easy to make. We start with 500 grams of whole potatoes, skins on. Into a pot they go, cover it with water and set to boil for about 15 minutes. We don't want them too soft, they need to hold their shape. Once cooked, drain the water and let them cool. Patience, because the texture here is everything. Now take a bowl. Looking sharp, right? A little confidence never hurts in the kitchen. Grab a grater and let's do this. First, the potatoes. Then 150 grams of halloumi. Soft but still holding its shape, the potato meets that salty, slightly chewy cheese. This combo already a winner. Then add 50 grams of cornstarch, salt, but first a little spice hunt, a little salt, a touch of garlic powder, and now we are ready. Then get your hands in there, mix until everything is combined. Now roll them into little bite-sized rolls. You could eat them like this, but hold on, we are taking them to the next level. Into the air fryer they go, a quick mist of olive oil, and then we let the heat do its job. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. And just look at them! Golden crispy perfection. A crunchy shell with a soft, cheesy center. Grab your favorite dip or go bold with a drizzle of hot honey for that sweet, savory kick. Better make extra, because after one bite, sharing not happening. Sometimes the simplest ideas turn into the most addictive snacks. Crispy, golden, and packed with aromatic flavors, these potato sticks are pure magic. We start with whole potatoes, but not for long. A few quick cuts, then a little kitchen magic with an apple corer. Satisfying, right? In just a few seconds, we've got perfect potato cylinders, ready for the next step. And don't toss those potato scraps just yet, we'll put them to good use in another recipe. These are about to turn into something special. We are parboiling these potatoes right in the strainer, makes lifting them out and straight into the pan effortless. A quick boil just for 10 minutes softens them just enough while keeping their shape intact. Meanwhile, get the pan nice and hot. Then pour in some olive oil ready for the magic to happen. Now onto the pan they go, but first a little pro move. Salting the oil before frying helps reduce splatter. Once they hit the heat, they start crisping up beautifully, and with a quick shake of the pan, they tumble and turn, getting golden on all sides. Now for the flavor bomb, garlic and thyme. A quick smash to release all that bold garlic flavor, then off goes the peel. Grab a little thyme from the bunch and in they go. As they hit the pan, the aroma kicks in, and the potatoes start soaking up all that goodness, turning into crispy, herby perfection. Let them sizzle, stirring occasionally until perfectly golden, about 10 minutes. Then gently transfer them to your serving dish. Finish with a final sprinkle of salt, and there you have it. Golden, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and bursting with flavor. A simple idea, but one bite, and you'll wonder why you haven't been making these forever. Those potato scraps from earlier? They're getting a second life in something completely unexpected. Soft yet chewy, rich in flavor, and made from just a few simple ingredients. First, we peel 500 grams of potatoes and boil them for 15 minutes until fork tender. Then into the bowl they go, with a splash of that starchy cooking water to help with the texture. Now here's a hack. Don't have a potato masher? No problem. Why make it harder than it needs to be when a mixer can do the job effortlessly? Once smooth, we add half a teaspoon of salt and 180 grams of potato starch, just enough to form a dough that's soft but still holds its shape. Mix well, knead a little, and now it's time to roll. For the best results, work while the dough is still warm. It makes rolling much easier. Lightly dust your surface with starch to prevent sticking, then roll each piece into thick, even strands. If the dough starts to crack, a touch of warm water will bring it back to life. Next up, a quick boil. These delicate shapes go straight into hot water and cook in just 2 minutes. And look at them, bouncy and flexible, straight from the pot into a bowl, ready for the finishing touch. Now let's build up the flavor. In a bowl we mix 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and half a teaspoon of salt, along with a generous amount of minced garlic and finely chopped green onion. Then in goes 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of black vinegar for the deep, tangy kick. Now let's turn up the heat. We bring the oil to just before it starts smoking, then pour it over the bowl of spices. The instant sizzle unlocks deep, rich aromas, transforming the sauce into something truly special. Toss it all together and just look at that! Glossy, vibrant and packed with flavor, a dish that's as mesmerizing as it is delicious. One bite and you'll be hooked. It's simple, surprising and absolutely worth trying. Enjoy! Crispy, golden and packed with flavor, this twist on tacos is something special. Light, crunchy and filled with a creamy savory surprise inside. We start with 500 grams of mashed potatoes already waiting in the pot. But before we get to the filling, let's add a little extra magic – bacon. A few slices go into a hot pan, sizzling away until perfectly crispy. Once done, we chop it into bits and mix it straight into the mashed potatoes. A little butter, a sprinkle of salt and whatever spices suit your taste. Now we've got a filling that's next level. Next, it's time for the tortillas. Instead of using them whole, we punch out small rounds, just 5 cm wide, perfect for bite-sized tacos. Each mini tortilla gets a scoop of that creamy potato bacon filling, then fold it in half into a perfect mini taco. Then into the air fryer they go, but first, the finishing touch, a quick brush of egg yolk for that golden sheen. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes and they'll turn crispy, golden and absolutely irresistible. And there you have it, tiny crispy tacos with a creamy smoky filling. Grab your favorite sauce, take a bite and enjoy! If you enjoyed these recipes, let us know in the comments which one you'd try first. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends, because good food is meant to be shared. See you in the next one!